Do I think this shooting is staged? We'll get into everything. I don't necessarily think so, but it's not impossible. I just don't think so. Did you see Trump got shot? Brother, open your eyes. It's on the screen. Of course I saw it. That was crazy. I don't know about that one, Mez. Thanks, resub Cool Cat. Metal. And the tier 1 Kosh. And the resub House and G. That's sweet. Thanks, Josiah. Yeah, we'll go over all this here. Just letting everyone come in so I don't just keep repeating the same thing over and over again about it, because it's crazy. There's a lot going on. I don't know about that, Amenity. Thanks, resub Wolfman. Trump was praying protect from range. Yeah, I saw the RuneScape memes. Thanks, resub Fish. And Weedle. Bro, this history book's gonna be stacked. Yep, this will absolutely be a moment that'll be in books, I imagine. Thanks, resub Nightfall. There's really a lot to talk about with it. Thanks, Tony. It was fun. I enjoyed it. Thanks, you give sub. Wrath and the resub Nev. That was a big America moment. Same, Casey. That was wholesome. Thanks, Aaron. Thanks for the membership, Katie. The officials were warned ahead of time. Yeah. Like I said, there's a lot. There's a lot. Here's the tier 1. Oda and the resub Skibbity. Hey, thanks, Uncle. Yeah, it's pretty nasty at Caps. There's just grilled chicken tenders, that's all. Nothing crazy. I'm just hungry. Thanks to resub Mucus. And Vampire. No, you're fine, Suda. You got a minute. Thanks, resub Gatherer. Good question, Ed. Should have done that. Would have been close. What do you have to say about what you said to Logan about liking Prime? You can't say it on camera. Did you not watch the video I just made about it, brother? I've talked about Prime being good on camera like 1,000 times. I even played an example from the most, blatant example. It's not like a secret. I prefer gamer subs, but Prime's always been tasty, and I've always said that. I've never had a single negative thing to say about Prime. And that was just a little nothing burger. Yeah, that was huge, Ricky. It will get weird, Alex, that's for sure. Thanks, Resub Head and Lordo. My biggest regret was not doing the free throw, yeah. It's as if I missed it, I would have never been able to sleep again. What a crazy reference, Wallace. Holy shit. I have not seen that yet, Magical. I heard it's really good, though. I saw Snuffle. I saw the hurricane. Hopefully everything's alright. What would you have done with the money if you'd won? Well, the money's... Well, as I understand it, the money was supposed to be given to a subscriber in, like, a grand way. If I had won, I don't know what I would have done with it. But it would have been something absolutely ridiculous. There's a resub square. Happy birthday, Aaron. Put it in one of the cups in the claw machine. Yeah, all $1 million in one cup. Logan bitched you, be honest about it. Brother, Logan Paul opened by saying he loves my videos, watches my streams, and actually appreciated me talking shit about him. That was legitimately how he, like, introduced himself to me. Taking full accountability and everything. What are you talking about? Thanks for 5 gift subs, Sanji. You think he was being serious? Delusional. What the fuck are you talking about, man? I recognize your name. You just come in here with, like, the most unhinged shit of all time. I can't tell if you're serious or not. But, like, the last stream I remember you in, you sent over 300 messages talking about sparking zero conspiracies. What an absolute fucking degenerate loser you are. And your whole name is Frieza as well. Go outside. As I said after the event as well, Logan Paul was very cordial. So what am I going to do, start spitting and shitting on him when he was in the process of making amends with his scam? The whole point of calling someone out is a goal, and the goal was to get his victims the money back, which at the time he was, maybe still is. The CoffeeZilla stuff hadn't happened. He opened up by taking full responsibility, talking about how he deserved all the shit that I ever said about him, and was extending an olive branch. What am I going to do? Spit? Piss on him? Called basic human decency and socialization. I appreciate that, Nigel. Good to see you, man. Hope you're having a good night. No, Concord's bad. Concord's very bad. Your cookie strat was awful? My cookie strat was actually perfect. That shit fell off on its own. I didn't have to do anything. My strat was beautiful. Thanks, membership, Hollow. And Reggie. Yeah, the whole thing was crazy, Astara. He's a tier 1 Tinju. The shooter was apparently on an adjacent building, and apparently a ton of people saw him. Though I don't think there's any footage yet. Completely flipped on Logan Paul after one Mr. Beast video. As I said, after the filming, like on stream, he was cordial and he was very respectful, took full accountability. And going to the streams, if you go to like the second channel and look at the stream clips where I've talked about Logan over the last 8 months, I have talked about how he's finally looking to change, or finally looking like he's changing his shit around, which was always the goal. What do you mean? I don't understand where this is coming from. I don't know where people get their info from. Like, I've never shit on Prime ever, so I don't know where that came from. And Logan, I've always shit on, and he even said himself deserved all of it. And over the last like 6 or so months, he has been making amends to try and make all the victims whole again. When it comes to like the Prime microplastics thing, I actually agreed with Logan on the entire thing about it being a bunch of fucking baloney. Like, all of this is very much in line with what it's been this entire time. I just don't understand. Like, I don't know if people understand human interaction in the real world or not. But I don't know why it became such a big deal. Because by the same metric, you can say that for about 40 other people in that competition. Ludwig as well. He's called out Logan a ton of times. They were buddy-buddy. Everyone was, because everyone was being respectful. Like, no one's gonna make a huge fucking scene at a Mr. Beast video when everyone's extending an olive branch, letting bygones be bygones, when Logan Paul had demonstrated that he was actually receptive to all of the criticism and all of the shit-flinging. It makes no sense. That's the whole point of calling someone out. There's like childish belief system that when you disagree with someone or you have shit with someone, you can never, ever, ever listen to them, talk to them, or be cordial with them. Is absolutely cringe. Where was this energy with Sneeko? I talked to Sneeko directly, did a whole hour and a half intervention with Sneeko. And at the time, that was over a year ago now, so I guess the internet's culture has completely changed. At the time, that was like, damn, Charlie, that was so big of you to actually talk to this guy that you've shit on so much. And now all of a sudden, it's super different with Logan. Someone who has actively been changing, at least until the CoffeeZilla lawsuit, which wasn't present at the time. That's new. Appreciate that, Astro Boy. Hope you're having a good night, man. Sneeko straight up talked to you, admitted his fault. Logan Paul does it for business. Okay, let's go ahead and go down that then. Sneeko talked to me, admitted his faults. I don't know what interview you watched there, because he is still doing the exact same shit right now. So if anything, he was much more of a liar. Logan is at least trying to give refunds, and then suing CoffeeZilla like a fucking brain-dead lunatic. So it'd be the same thing, by your logic. I think the shooting is staged. We'll get into everything. I don't necessarily think so, but it's not impossible. I just don't think so. There'd be so many people you'd have to keep quiet about something like that, but we can talk about all of it. Oh, 2 people dead, I doubt it. Oh, that's new info to me. What do you mean 2 people dead? 2 people died at this? I just saw this right before I got home. One attendee is dead, and is the other one the shooter? Yep, suspected shooter and attendee dead. Oh, wow. Yep, that's definitely not staged then. Unless the shooter volunteered to just die. There's the 5 gift subs loud. Two audience members also injured. Yeah, I'm still reading through it right now. I haven't come to that. But yeah. Definitely don't think it's staged then. That would be a pretty crazy one to stage. Yep, 2 people remain in the hospital from the shooting. The unknown powers behind it. So I keep seeing that, like the deep state angle. I think that's a bunch of fucking baloney. The whole deep state thing, the deep state apparently does everything super successfully. They're the puppet masters that are pulling all the strings and they control everything to a perfect degree. Yet, they fail an assassination on Trump? That seems a little weird. If they're that good at what they're doing behind the scenes, they'd fail this one. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Like, they have all this power, all these connections to control the entire world, the shadow government, the deep state, yet they hire a shooter from Fiverr? I don't know about that. I think that's a bunch of baloney. Yeah, it's pretty scary. It is pretty scary. That sounds about right, Denver. What a terrible thing to come back to. Yeah, no, I definitely think the whole stage narrative doesn't work anymore. I was still under the impression that it was still just this, but now I just read that there is 2 confirmed dead, 1 being the shooter and 2 critically injured, so that definitely doesn't sound staged. The Secret Service just pulled up his YouTube account. The shooter had a YouTube account. Well, I feel like everyone's going to have some kind of digital footprint in the modern day and age. That's no longer surprising. But I saw this. BBC. There was this guy who said that like he had seen and even tried to warn about the shooter.
We noticed a guy crawling, bear crawling up the roof of the building beside us, 50 feet away from us. So we're standing there, we're pointing at the guy crawling up the roof.
And he had a gun, right?
He had a rifle. We could clearly see him with a rifle.
But the thing is, like, how would no one record that on their phone? People record every fucking interaction, even as simple as going to, like, CVS, they're recording everything, yet they wouldn't film that part? The only video I saw, and again, granted, this was like right before going live, was the shooter dead on the roof. They did have some before? Where? No, it's still just, at least the ones that are coming up here are still just the ones of the shooter being dead on the roof. As of 20 minutes ago. I have no idea, Guerrero. Maybe people thought it was a sniper to protect the president. Not according to that guy. Yeah, all the videos that are coming up with this are still just showing the same one with the shooter being dead on the roof from different angles. There's a picture that captured the bullet in flight. Well, that's not what I'm looking for. I'm wondering, like, he's saying that people saw it before and reported it and nothing was done. And I'm just wondering why no one, like, filmed that. Or if they did, where the videos are, because I am still not finding them, even when, like, blatantly searching through all of these for it. Like, how do they even allow someone like that to get into the perimeter? It's a colossal failure from the Secret Service. They showed it on the news. Which news? I just went through 4 different ones and it's still the same video that I've already seen on Twitter. This one.
Again, shot by one of the attendees at the rally.
Oh, I can't show this. It's a dead body, but it's the same one. He was outside the perimeter? Was he? Because looking at the graph where it shows where the adjacent building is, there's tons of people right there. Are they just allowed to do whatever they want right there? Because there's tons of people there, and it's not far. That was private property building. Oh, so that building's private property, but everything next to it is... What? It seems like such an interesting area. Here, I'll pull up the map real quick. It feels so interesting just be like, oh, that's fine. Here. Like, it's not big. It just seems to be very odd to be like, yeah, that area, fuck it. There was a clip on the Daily Mail for, what, the shooter before he was shot? Because I already looked at the Daily Mail one. You put one in the media tab? Alright, let me see. Okay, here. Is this it? No, that's Secret Service you put. That's Secret Service. This is the Secret Service one I think everyone's already seen. Can I pull this up? I think I can. I don't think you can see anything in this video. At least I don't think you can. No, it's not. How is that not? Yes, it is. Isn't it? When I first saw this video, yeah, it absolutely is. Isn't it? Is it not? The first time I saw this, it was posted as, here's the moment. Okay. Okay, maybe I'm wrong then. I'm pretty sure, because it was a lone shooter. There's a couple people here. Like right now, I'm pretty sure they're looking at him, which was over in the building over here. I don't think I'm wrong about that. No, I don't think it's staged. 2 people dead, 2 people injured. That doesn't seem staged to me. Plus, there'd be way too many people you'd have to keep quiet for something like that. That'd be way too big of a cover. I don't remember that at all, John. Yeah, it's what I just pulled up, where they said they saw like a suspicious man with a rifle beforehand, warned people, and nothing happened. Thanks you some deli. Thanks Prime Toby. How do you not check the roofs? Well, that's what I said, man. This is not far away. Like, it's really not. This isn't a big area. To me, this really just seems like a huge fucking blunder from Secret Service here, just to be like, it's kind of far. Fuck it. It was 150 yards in total. Is that right? I did hear that falafel. Not seeing the big picture about the deep state, because again, I definitely don't subscribe to the deep state being behind this hit. Again, the deep state's got a 100% success rate apparently, according to like Alex Jones and everyone, all the way up until this assassination attempt, where they chose an assassin that they found while playing League of Legends. Like, that doesn't make sense. How the fuck would they be 100% successful on all of their other shit until the assassination attempt? On a literal standing still target. That doesn't sound like the deep state. Yeah, you're probably right, JB. Shooter had a Demolition Ranch shirt on. Someone said that earlier, but I saw no reports of that. Daily Mail posted a clip of people yelling before the shots went off. Oh. I didn't see that in the Daily Mail article I pulled up. Did someone just win a lid or a whole cup? What was that? There was another lid? Nah, that counts. We got 2 lid winners. We count those. The deep fried state. Yeah, that's the one. The building is a private manufacturing business. Entire area was taped off so no one could park there. Yeah, everyone knows when you caution tape something, no one's ever going to cross that. Thus, you don't need to even think about it as part of the security protocol. He was there to kill someone, not break more than one law. Trespassing, that's too far. I can't do that, cow. Probably doomed. Probably. No, this shit is actually crazy. This will definitely be one of those moments that goes into the history books, for sure. It is pretty fucking crazy. And no, I haven't seen that line. What Liquid Death do? No idea, cartoon. Apparently he did. I guess. There's a picture caught by a New York Times photographer of the bullet whizzing past his head. The fuck was he taking a picture with? A fucking Phantom 1000 frame per second camera? I don't know about that. Hold on, let me see. Oh, I can't even look at New York Times because it's these fucking sites. It's one of these where you have to pay to even see the article or make an account, neither of which I'm doing. Jesus Christ. The picture is fake. Yeah, I imagine that's not exactly something you'd ever be able to capture on just a normal camera. That's blasphemous. Check Twitter for the photo. That's true, actually. Let me check Twitter. Is it this one? This is the first one that comes up for New York Times Trump photo. Is this it? That right there? Wow. Yeah, that's pretty crazy if that's right. That must be a very high-speed camera. I did not think you'd ever be able to catch a bullet on a standard cam. You burst photos when you take them for stuff like this? Even on a burst, though, it'd have to be crazy high speed to capture that. Let's resubject. Oh, is that right, Milk? Okay. Getting many different gauges on how far. Yeah, Long Legs is good, but I don't think it's the scariest movie ever made or anything. Can you hear it, Monty? Damn. Yeah, Late Night with the Devil's another movie I'll watch at some point. I can't do that, Cow. Appreciate the generosity, but I cannot do that. I've seen the video. I couldn't hear that portion of it, I guess. I'd have to really be listening for the impact, but yeah, I did see it. I think everyone in the world's seen it now. Holy shit, that is fast ham. Yeah, I talked about that many times already now, Rich. Apparently the prior job of the person in charge of Secret Service since 2022 was head security of PepsiCo. That's a cute little tidbit, I guess. Alright. What do you think would have happened if the shot fatally wounded him? I don't know. I actually have no idea. All I know is it has 100% secured the election for him. I don't know, Nelly. Just feel like it's sometimes worth to. What do you mean, Fall God? Literally how? What do you mean how? Trump is surrounded by some of the best PR people ever. Like, if this was me, let's say I was up there, I got blasted in the ear, and I had the wherewithal to throw a fist up on my way out, you can ride that for the rest of your life. It sends a message, oh, this is a guy who's going to keep fighting for the country even though people want him dead. This is a guy who's going to fight for us. And I would fucking ride that. My next rally, I'd be like, listen, all my doctors, best doctors in the world, said I shouldn't be doing this. It's dangerous. My family's begging me not to do this. I don't have to be in front of you, but I think it's important that you see that I'm here for you. Yes, there was an attempt on my life last week, but I'm here because I think it's important that I'm here to show you that I'll fight for you. Like, it's so easy. Like, that's slam dunk. Like, there's no way he doesn't ride that and win now. There's no way you could possibly fumble that. I saw that bullet coming. I moved my head just in time. I used my curse technique. I could see it coming. Luckily, I activated the Sharingan. So yeah, I don't see a world where that didn't just win him the election on the spot. No, there's nothing big brain there, Selkie. All very small brain stuff from the strategies. We weren't really going too crazy on the strats. Yeah, I've talked a lot about the Boeing Starliner. That is very weeby for sure, Block, but not wrong, I guess. True, Jose. Thanks for the reset or the membership, Edgar. No, I don't think that would happen, Satoshi. I don't think so. I don't think it'd ever get to that point. Yeah, it was all Star Platinum. The guy who did it already got identified by poll, of course. Apparently he was arrested in 2017 for fighting with police outside of a Trump rally in Pittsburgh. Uh-oh. Yeah, I mean, it does work, JB. It does. There have been many presidential candidates in the past who have survived assassination attempts while running that didn't win the election. Not necessarily true. We also live in a completely different day and age than any other time in previous history. Like, it's very silly to think that we're the same spot we were back then. It's very different. There is right now a girl who's making millions of dollars because she talked about spitting on a penis. Like, we're not the same as we once were. You have to understand, like, right now, the best thing you can ever do to win things like a presidency is be popular, do grand gestures. And what's a grander gesture than surviving an assassination attempt and putting your fist out? That's all you need for many, 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 many people. No, I don't really listen to audiobooks, so I don't have a favorite one for you, I'm sorry to say. Thanks for resub, Pablo. Alex Jones made a tweet. Did Alex Jones tweet out? Let me see. Well, hold on, I'm not going to be able to find it there. I'm going to take a guess. He's immediately blaming the deep state. Lock it in. Which tweet? He's made a ton. Oh, holy shit, he had one go up the second this happened. It's this one, I'm guessing.
Ladies and gentlemen, I told you that we're not in normal times. World War III, nuclear war is this close. They just fired 5 shots at Trump and hit him in the side of the head. And the media's like, oh, big deal, he survived an assassination attempt. This is crazy town. Biden is a complete puppet. The New World Order.
Who's saying that? This is the biggest news in the entire world. But I called it deep state. Fucking told you. I knew it. I knew it. I told you. Gotta get that in there.
Is melting down everywhere, and I believe they're getting ready to kill Biden and blame it on a Trump supporter. I've been saying that for over a year.
Well, they'll never get Biden. Biden's reflexes are too quick. Trump may have the Sharingan, but Biden's been working on the, what is it, the Rinnegan? It's impossible. He's too agile.
Trump and
you couldn't get him with a phalanx gun. Phalanx turret, excuse
me.
me.
The head survives. That image of him up there with the blood on his face, defiant, is incredible. And now the deep state that's committed all these crimes and opened the borders and human trafficked and started World War III, they are so desperate, they're going to go for broke. But I've told Trump, I've told his campaign, you've got to be more careful. We got to pray for President Trump.
I have talked about that, Anthony, about the Elden Ring show.
I'm in Northern California.
Yeah, I'm very familiar.
With what would be a huge story breaking tomorrow, and it's still going to break. Massive story we're working on right now, okay? Secret mission. And it will still break it. But, ladies and gentlemen, this attempted assassination of Trump means we're not in Kansas anymore. And now they've tried to kill him with a gun. They're going to try to poison him. So Trump...
Whoa!
Inside circle, listen to me. And I know you've listened before. You have the Secret Service call me. I've briefed them on stuff. Listen to me. They're going to try to poison him now. This blew up in their face. They failed. They fired 5 shots. They killed 2 people.
Hey, he's giving away the spoilers.
Maybe 3. Of course, they got rid of the shooter, so they can't find out who that was. This means the New World Order is going for broke.
Can't find out who the shooter was? What do you mean? He's dead. They can find out who he was very easily, and already have. What? What do you mean? What are you talking about?
They have nothing to lose now. Pray for America, pray for Trump, pray for the free press, pray for truth, and know with, 112 days for the election now? Anything is possible right now. Deep state, escalation of war with Russia, China, Taiwan, it's all on the table. False flag terror attacks, blame it on Trump, his supporters, they've been hyping that. We need to pray right now for mass awakening and mass discernment because America is fighting for its life. I'm about to do a live show as soon as the crew can get into the office. I just got off an airplane, just got here to where
Thank God he's going to do a live show. It's what we need.
Live show at Infowars.com.
It's the only thing that can heal us.
Video and real Alex Jones. I'm collecting all the notes, all the videos.
Huge.
We'll be live in the next 30 minutes to an hour at Infowars.com/show. Band.video and Real Alex Jones on X. But pray for President Trump. He needs to get out there and speak immediately about...
Thank God Alex Jones is on the case with that live show on the way. Fuck me. If only the shooter had listened to Alex Jones beforehand, this could have all been avoided. Hope you're doing well, Adam. Alex Jones thinks school shootings use crisis actors, but thinks this assassination attempt... Hey. Everyone's a crisis actor until they're not. You don't get it. You don't understand. You really don't. I still haven't looked too much into that one, Donut, but it sounds really sketchy for sure. That whole project. Hey, fuck yes, AD. And nothing yet. Hope you enjoy those, though. There's a press conference soon. Tonight? That makes sense. Bionicle lore. I haven't looked into Bionicle lore since I was a kid. Did you watch Biden's speech? I saw a clip of it. I didn't watch the whole thing though. I saw it right before going live, so I only saw a bit.